What is up, you guys? It's your boy Shay Luke back with another video. And today, we're gonna talk about Caleb freaking Williams. Yes, I just dropped a video. We were talking about Caleb and the Bears and the whole Bears situation. But I just want to talk about Caleb today. And so what I basically want to talk about with Caleb is that I've been seeing so much online, right? So on X, just everything. There's a lot of things going on right now with like training camp, and people are getting a hold of a lot of training camp film. People bagging on players, saying like, oh, so and so looks so bad at training camp, blah blah this, blah 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 that. Got a lot of we got a couple first and second year players going into this season. Some that had previous coordinators and previous head coaches, so they don't have to worry about figuring out a whole new system with a whole new head coach, a head coach figuring out things, none of that, right? But I mean, we have a couple new dudes, right? So JJ McCarthy, both QBs in the NFC North, yes sir. So we got JJ McCarthy, we got Caleb Williams. JJ McCarthy, we know he got hurt, right? Caleb Williams over with the Bears. We saw how his season played out. Eberflus got fired. I mean, Caleb went through like 2 to 3 offensive coordinators in a season. And I just want to get on here and say, man, like, I feel like people are hating Caleb. I'm just being straight up. I feel like people are just hating him to hate him when he has mad potential as a football player. I don't understand it. Now, on the flip side, right? I understand from the fans' perspective, especially if you watch college football, because I watch college football. I love college football, and I watched Caleb, and we saw the shit, right? Like, we saw the FU Utah on his fingernails. We saw the crying to his parents on the sideline and all that. And I get it. These are still young kids, though, and that I also do understand. Highly emotional, and just want to win. You know what I mean? Should a kid be pouting? Absolutely not. But like, I mean, losing a game that you really wanted to win, man, showing emotion, I've seen it. You see it from grown men. We see it in the Super Bowl when they lose, big game. With Caleb, man, like, people hate. And if you watch the Bears games, I dead ass am an Eagles fan. I have the games. I have so many games playing, right? So I have on the main TV, I got the Eagles game playing. And then I got like a computer screen, another TV, a bunch of games playing. I watched so many of the Bears games this last year. I deadass watched like 85% of their snaps, okay? 85%. Not even a fan. I just wanted to see how Caleb would do this year. I knew more about Caleb. I didn't really know as much about Jaden Daniels, but now that he's in the damn division with my birds, now I'm really paying attention. Yes, you see the... Yeah. But no, man. I see it. I see what people are talking about. I watch these games. I don't think he's as bad as you guys say he's bad, bro. I honestly don't. Like, at all. I saw multiple games where they were in a position to win. Possibly come back. I swear, if I remember right, Bears fans remind me of this. I swear I watched like 3 to 4 games, and I watched situations where the Bears were in control of the game before they started losing, and then things just went haywire. Whether it was Caleb, freaking penalty, bad holding, you know what I mean? Just something stupid as a penalty, undisciplined, freaking dropping a pass, running the wrong way. I just saw so much garbage from that offense. It literally reminded me of Carson Wentz's last year with Philadelphia. Train wreck. Literal train wreck. It was bad. Like, I just remember watching that Philly offense, and I watched this Bears offense, and I'm like, there's so much dysfunction here. Just looks like a train wreck, dude. And people want to get on Caleb and call Caleb the bust, and I know, bro. Don't even play. You know, some of you guys went into his career already calling him a bust and not even giving him a chance. Don't even play. Like, and I know there's people like you out there like that. It didn't even matter any good that he did. You guys were gonna tear him down, right? You guys, as NFL fans, it's just a casual fan thing. I don't know. People just like to tear down the number one overall pick as a QB and just be like bust, 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 not even give him a chance. That's what we did with Caleb. And the other things that he didn't call didn't really help, just with the way society is now. But I'm like, I'm just here to talk football. I don't care about all of the extra, right? And Caleb struggled, man. Like, he struggled, but I also saw some major positives. Like, I feel like people are not taking that stuff into account. I will not give any single quarterback a standing chance if the offensive scheme is garbage, the offensive coaching is garbage, there's no stability, and they don't have a good offensive line. I don't care if you have good wide receivers, you have a good tight end, you have a good running back. That stuff does not matter, man. This shit starts in the trenches, whether people want to admit it or not. We just saw it with my Birds. The last two Super Bowls my Birds have won is because Howie Roseman prioritizes the trenches ever since Andy Reid has told him that. They prioritize it, and you see it work wonders for them in each Super Bowl. And some of these teams, you're just like, why aren't you prioritizing your offensive line like you prioritize these other positions? What do we see Ben Johnson coming and do? Traded for freaking offensive linemen. And I mean, you look at the Bears offense right now, they were bad last year. They already look average in my opinion. I would honestly be shocked if they're not average to good. Like, I'm not expecting them to go out and be like an elite offensive line, but hey man, with Ben Johnson philosophy, dude came from Detroit. He saw how much that worked in Detroit's benefit to have a great offensive line. I mean, you pick the best offensive lines in the NFL. It's either them or the Eagles. It's either Detroit or Philly. Pick your poison. They're both elite. And Ben Johnson already bringing that over to the Bears. They're prioritizing offensive line. But if you don't have an offensive line, there is no success, right? You can have success if you have decent coaching. But if you pair up bad offensive coaching and coaching in general, along with a bad offensive line, there is no success. Nope. There is no success. Especially for a first-year QB, that's like madness. I mean, they're learning like a whole new language. And I mean, just look at some of these things with Caleb, man. Like, people want to sit here and say this and that. He was so bad. I'm like, he's not as bad as you guys make it seem. He's not at all. I mean, just look at this. Right? So, we got this metric right here. So, this is allowed pressure, okay? So, up here at the top, you got QB on pressure allowed. Then you got percentage of dropbacks with some responsibility. So, whether that being up here, you see the quarterback, the offensive line as a whole, or left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, right tackle. You know what I mean? Just whoever it's pinned on, or other, running back, tight end. But if you see right here, offensive line, no, not an offensive line, but this is like, this metric basically right here is the percentage of sacks that were allowed. Basically, it was the QB's fault, right? And if you look at this list, just look up here. Bo Nix, he was young, right? Bo Nix had a really good season though. I love Bo Nix, right? So you see Russell Wilson at second, Patrick Mahomes at second, tied with second, Josh Allen at fourth, Brock Purdy at fifth, Jalen Hurts at sixth, Lamar Jackson at seventh, Caleb at 8 with 18.7% of dropbacks with some responsibility. I mean, look at that list. There's some really good quarterbacks on there with really good stability. I think I'm going to give Caleb a pass. No, we can't do that. We can't. No, I'm going to give Caleb a pass. He's a first-year quarterback. Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Penix, freaking Jaden Daniels. Yeah, man. With that pressure shit, figuring out in your first year is no easy task. And we do see these young QBs with that pressure, they improve. Not all of them, but the ones that make it out good, they improve. So you see Caleb with that, and it's like, oh, okay. Then look at the sacks, right? So QB own pressure allowed, sacks. Caleb Williams, 17. It's high. That's pretty freaking high, right? And then you see Brock Purdy up there too. Oh, and who else do we have? Bo Nix, first year QB. Oh, who else? Jaden Daniels, first year QB. Who else do I see? Drake May, first year QB. Do we see a trend here? These are guys that are literally in the top 5, top 6. Do we see a trend here? First year quarterbacks. First year quarterbacks. And we're out here bagging on Caleb because Caleb's the number 1 overall pick. We gotta hate on Caleb. He's the worst thing ever. He's just so terrible. And we go to passing grades, right? And this is the one I love looking at. And I know you can't just rely on numbers, right? Because these players, they need to pass the eye test. And with the eye test, sometimes things look bad. And things did look bad for Caleb at times. But I mean, the dude went 20 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Lots of times we see a QB with that stat line, we're like, pretty good, not bad, could get better, pretty freaking good. So Caleb is, let's see where he's at on this list. Got him all the way down here at 21. So he has 20 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. And I mean, look at this. Freaking, we got Matthew Stafford. I never see people bag on Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay. It's just praise. We're talking about a vet here who's been in the system forever. 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. I would say Caleb has a better stat line than that. Honestly, 200 passing yards less, but 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions for Stafford, 20 and 6 for Caleb. Not bad at all. I'd take it. 25 and 9 for Jaden Daniels. And I mean, with the season Jaden Daniels had, you would think that he had way more touchdowns than Caleb Williams and less interceptions. 5 more touchdowns with 3 more interceptions. Hey man, listen. I don't come up with these statistics here. They're just here. You know what I mean? Caleb threw for 3,541 yards. Jaden Daniels threw for 3,568 yards. Well, goddamn, that's not a lot of separation. But the guy that had Dan Quinn, who previously got to the Super Bowl, had a bunch of success with the Dallas Cowboys as a defensive coordinator, came back, right, to freaking coach again, with Cliff Kingsbury, who struggled at offense as a head coach, right? But pretty smart offensive mind, right? We see Cliff struggle at times, but Caleb had a good situation, and he had Terry McLaurin. I will say this: the weapons for Jaden did more like on his own, because he just had Scary Terry, and the rest was just like whatever, and his offensive line was just like meh. But this coaching shit matters, and I don't know why people don't act like this coaching shit don't matter. Let's just look at another quarterback, CJ Stroud. 3,727 passing yards, 20 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. We saw what Caleb had, like 3,500 with 20 and 6. And the thing with CJ Stroud, people say is like, oh, well, he has a bad offensive line. It's rattled him. It's changed him. Yeah, well, Caleb's been through the ringer. Like, Caleb literally, if I remember right, was the second or most sacked QB this last year. He had every right to be rattled as a rookie QB. Come on, man. No offensive coach. Nothing good happening. Everything just a train wreck. Come on, man. What are we doing here? We look at passing depth, and you look at passing depth, and Caleb, he progressively gets better from deep, 20 yards or more, intermediate, 15 yards, and then short, 0 to 9. He's really high up here in the short. I mean, if you look at the completion percentage, so this is passes short, and we got Caleb right here at 81%. And you can sit here and be like, oh, he's check down Charlie. And I'm like, dude, there are so many young QBs that we see, they're not good at the deep pass, and Caleb statistically is not good at the deep pass, right? But as you get from deep pass to intermediate to short, he gets better. And the Bears' offensive scheme downfield was garbage, dude. If you watch the games, it was trash. Come on now. There's just so many things, man, that I just have to come to Caleb's defense about and compare it to these other situations, because I'm like, dude, this Bears situation was trash. It was praised going into the season, but it really honestly wasn't even that good. Let's be real here. Let's be real here. It wasn't good at all. So yeah, man, I just had to hop on here, talk about Caleb. You guys don't need it. We don't need to hate Caleb so much. Let's just give him a chance. I mean, Jaden Daniels had an incredible rookie season. The way he's talked about and the stats that you see, and I get it. Jaden had incredible comebacks, and he was so poised under pressure. But he had better stability there with the coaching. And he had Marcus Mariota behind him too as a vet QB. That matters more than people want to say. Having a vet QB like that in back to just like kind of like coach you up, keep you cool, all that matters. And then, you know, we see Bo Nix. Bo Nix had a good rookie season. Even people bagged Bo Nix. And I'm like, what are we doing here, dude? I get it. As fans, we're getting impatient. We want to see people be good right off the bat. Like, we have no time to waste. But I'm like, Caleb's situation was shit. It was garbage. Like, if my Birds went up against the Bears and they lost, do you know how pissed I'd be? I was like, that team is shit. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. We just need to lay off Caleb a little bit. Lay off Caleb. And now that he has Ben Johnson, the excuses go kind of out the window, right? He has DeAndre Swift. He has some pretty solid young wide receivers, and he has a better offensive line now. So we need to see improvement. We don't see improvement this year or next year, the talking is going to start to happen. And honestly, if the Bears rack up like 7 wins, I know some people would be like, that's a disappointment. Well, I'm like, okay, well, like how did those losses go? Like, how did their offense look? How did the rest of the team look? If they were to go 7, if they were to rack up 7 wins, but their offense looks decent, I have something to build off from that. I mean, we saw Sean McVay's first year. Come on, man. Let's just pump the brakes on some of these young guys, and let's just see how it flourishes. That's all I'm saying, bro. Let's just see how it works out before we already pre-assume that they're just gonna be some horrible QB. I don't buy that shit in the slightest. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. Am I way off on Caleb? I don't think I am, because I watched damn near, like I said, 85% of the snaps, but maybe I'm off. Maybe I'm just being a fanboy of Caleb. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments. Anyways, guys, be sure to like and subscribe to your boy Shady Luke, and tell me any video ideas you want me to do, any player you want me to do. Skilled position players, that's the best ones I like, especially corners. And yeah, man, let me know what you think. Anyways, it's your boy Shady Luke. I'm outie. I'm gonna ramp up this YouTube shit, bro, because I got a MacBook, I got my camera, and we're rolling. Anyways, it's your boy Shady Luke, and I'm outie. I'll catch you next one. Deuces.
You good? Yeah, let's go.